All right, everybody, welcome back. It's Thursday, it's live. And let me tell you what, I just want to go ahead and shout out to Dr. Harley and the Bit Ram podcast are jumping into the t shirt giveaway with their $5 super chats. So if you want to join in, 10 spots, $5 gets you in for the t shirt giveaway. Anyways, let's instead of pissing off the industry tonight, let's piss off the entire working world. Because tonight's topic is simple. It's how every culture in America got soft and how it always happens the same way. Motorcycles, NASCAR, music, hunting, tattoo shops, you name it. They all ran straight into the same wall. Outsiders with money walked in, didn't understand the culture, and immediately tried to improve it. Nothing gets ruined faster than something someone tries to improve. Also, when we wrap up, we head into the after hours. That's the hangout show, member show. If you don't know what it is, go down, hit the join button, click member, and the family come hang out. I got a couple awesome things I want to talk to the members tonight about in the after hour show. It is an awesome time. So, you know what? Let's get this thing a rock and rolling. All right. Before we go any further, I'll just want to say, let me define the soft area real quick. The soft area is what happens when a culture built on struggle gets taken over by people who've never struggled. I mean, it's not personal, it's not emotional, it's just math. People who didn't build the thing shouldn't be redesigning the thing. But we all know money doesn't understand that. Every real culture we know, everything that we liked, it was cool before it happened. They all follow the same cycle. Real people build it, outsiders ignore it. It becomes successful, money noses it, money enters. The people who build it get pushed to the sideline. Everything gets kind of smoothed out and corporate up. And that's when everything starts getting soft. And then here we are. Welcome to the soft era. This is how you ruin something without even trying. And I've been following a lot of stuff that's going on lately. If you guys haven't, one thing that piqued my interest, and I came across this subject because I just watching the boards, watching people talk about, listening to stuff, and then it really hit home when I saw the NASCAR, the whole lawsuit with NASCAR and what's going on right now. So that's why I want to start with NASCAR, because everybody knows NASCAR came from moonshine, dirt, busted knuckles, and a lot of redneck engineering. And with the redneck engineering, that it was that engineering was people who learned to engineer by crashing into things at 120. Then money walked in like, this is great. Let's remove everything that makes it great. And we all know that happens. So suddenly we have, PR teams, everything gets cleaned up. You have sponsors who think horsepower is a video game stat, and then brand ambassadors who couldn't find the ignition switch if they wanted it. And in the middle of all of this, NASCAR kept telling us it was still authentic. If you have to say something is authentic, you're already in the soft era. And we've seen that. We've seen that out of Harley. So that's why I want to go over, to motorcycles, because it's the same story. We've seen that where the riding culture was built by the working class. People who rode because life was heavy and the road was cheaper than therapy. Then outsiders showed up with money and then treated the culture like it needed a makeover or something. Nothing says we understand riders like removing everything riders actually care about. More branding, more lifestyle marketing, more models that nobody really cares about. I mean, they basically turned a wrench into a bad, I don't know. They the boardroom turned into more of a mood board, you know. We got your mood rings on, feelings and all that crap. But here's the problem. When money arrives after success, it tries to take credit and take control. But when money skips the hard years, it misunderstands the entire foundation. I mean, you have somebody from corporate like, we believe in this culture. This culture needs more emotional synergy and brand friendly connection. We've heard that. We've heard that for the last 5 years. We've heard this crap. And that's when you just want to look at them and say, you sell motorcycles, not scented candles. This isn't fucking Bath and Body Works. You know, you're in the soft era when everything starts sounding like a theme park. They want more image than substance, more marketing than meaning, more feel good than culture. People are treated like customers, not communities. You know, everything gets sanitized into safety and feel good slogans. The soft air is basically culture light. All the calories removed, no flavor left. And here's the new twist the soft air created an entire generation of tough talkers who've never been in a tough moment. I mean, just look around the podcast world, look around the social media world. Basically, look around anything but people actually out doing it. Some of these guys talk harder than the people who actually live that life. You know, and you watch them, you see them. They're doing it from a climate controlled studio with fancy LED backgrounds and lighting and a sponsorship deal. I'm in a back of an RV with no climate control. The monitor, you guys, which you guys are awesome. You've got grown men who've never seen a real fight talking like they survived 3. And now real world consequences are showing up. People are getting confronted, people getting attacked, shots fired. And suddenly these same guys are online and acting shocked that violence exists outside of their Wi Fi signal. Let me tell you now, I want to talk to you, the people right there, my brother in Christ. Your whole personality was violent energy. Yeah. People who live hard times don't talk like that because they know exactly where the road leads. But this soft era teaches people that words are just content. I hate to tell them, newsflash: words are free, consequences are not. If you throw rocks at the world long enough, eventually the world throws a one right back at you. So, my first question with you guys in the chat tonight is what's something you've watched get soft the moment money took over? And while you guys are putting it in, I just want to say hi to everybody. Um, I'll roll right back up here. Of course, we said, what's up, Dr. Harley? What we got here? Oh, what's up, man? Appreciate it. NC, appreciate it. Venus, my man, appreciate it. You guys are awesome. We also got the Evil Rick in the house. Of course, it wouldn't be a podcast without Evil Rick. PA Bikers in here, Dixie Boys in here, or Boy Dixie. And Venus trying to catch up. Jake's in here. Greg, what's up? Dallas, of course, brings up Sterling Martin. Him and Sterling Martin, man. We'll get that into the after hours. Big Mike, my man. Hope you're feeling good. Hope everything's going good up there. But yeah, let me get into here. Yeah, you gotta click the join button. I mean, pretty much beer and cigarettes replaced by insurance companies and Charmin. Yep, that's exactly right. Yep, everything does get soft when money gets started. I mean, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Major League Sports got soft when the players started trying to make money for themselves. What are you saying? We turn into a society of just watch out for me, a selfish society? Don't watch out for your neighbor. Don't help your neighbor. Money is a necessary evil, but money doesn't need to control the culture. It carries the low years, but the good years are the wide open times. Yep. So, I mean, my thing it's gotten that way. We watched it. We watched it with them motorcycle companies pushing certain personalities, trying to say, "Hey, you need this. Could be a part of us," and you know, it just wasn't real. It didn't match what a lot of us grew up in. It didn't match what a lot of us live. And it was almost like, don't believe your eyes, believe what we're telling you. Worlds went soft with participation trophies. Amen. I agree with you. Just about everything's gone soft. Money and values have gone out the door. Let's see here. Yes, selfish society. How many people know their neighbors or even 2 to 3 houses down? That's what I'm talking about. There's none of that, hey, I'm your neighbor, get to know them. I'm not saying you have to be best friends, but at least if something happens, you're like, your neighbor or you can watch out for their stuff. But all you see is stuff about fighting each other. I'm like, your neighbors, bro. Throw at me so you guys won't have to worry about getting soft. You are soft. That's why they have to throw money at you, right? The only thing that doesn't get soft with money is my throttle wrist. Money only gives you more choices. That's interesting. Can you expand on that, Big Mike? That is very interesting. If you would, please expand on that. How many people still actually stop to help a ride on? I do. I know a lot of people do. But I also know a lot of people that don't. They'll just down the road they go. Oh, Evil Rick throwing out the wisdom. A full wallet doesn't get softer as more money goes into it. See, you started it. Everybody does. Um, it does. I think this group does. I think this group holds those values. They're not living in the soft era. You know, I mean, we've talked about it. Like, it's not just NASCAR, not just motorcycles, not just cruise. Every industry hits the soft era. Everybody hits the soft era. Sports, music, outdoor stuff, events, cars, content, sometimes even trades. Every one of them gets softer to get money outrank the people. Let's see here. I want Big Mike expanded. Once I started to make some money and make something to myself, put my nose to the ground, so I understood that I could have or do anything I want. I just have to work. Well, now you're getting into another of it. Work. You have to work. You don't just show up and whoa. It happens. Sometimes you gotta grind. Sometimes you grind for a long time. Sometimes you feel like you're going backwards. Let's see. Eat even the basic of loyalty and respect has gone soft. Yes. What's up, Jamin? What's up, Demo? So, I mean, yeah. And it looks like PA figured it out. Anybody else? Let me just say, like I said, after this, we're going to roll into the after hours. I got a couple things that will be interested to talk about with the members. So just hit the button, join us. It's a good time. It usually goes off the rails. But you talk about grinding, working, making something, right? Hustling. And that's that instant gratification part that we're getting to. Because people like us, like, and I hear, oh, culture's dying, everything, but people aren't leaving cultures. They're just leaving the soft era version of that culture. Because people like us, people like you guys in the chat, you know, you can feel when something isn't real. We can see it. We know. We know when the executives replace the passion with the PR marketing nightmare. Yep. Or I'll take up for some of these people. They see the end result. Great example, YouTubers back in the day or whatever. End result. They just don't see the grind it goes to get to that end result. And save that for the member show. 40 hours a week. That's a part-time job. What's up, Nori? Welcome in. Appreciate it. Let's see what PA said. Something about wanting to put my password in. I put my password in twice and it says valid. I don't know if that means anything. Oh my gosh. PA biker and PA biker and technology. Here we go. Love you, man. Love you. Yeah, this. And I mean, the reason I came up with, I just see it. I mean, I see it more than just us. That's what I'm saying. It's more than just like the crap that manufacturers have done. It's it's actually bigger outside of our little niche, outside of our little community, into the everyday, more people world. Um, but I was just like, man, I want to top on the soft air. Yep, you do. Oh man. But the great thing, and I guess the best news, and we all know this cycle. We've seen this cycle and other stuff. I guess the good news is the soft air never survives. Eventually, the people who built the culture get tired of the sanitized version, and they just move on down the road and rebuild again. They do their thing, move on, rebuild. And then eventually the money's not as bad. They lose interest. All the corporate suits leave. The foundation gets restored, and the culture survives. But soft airs don't. You know. Let's see here. The soft air doesn't cruise malls and hang out at the park anymore. They see this cool stuff online and want that. But like once again, like Big Mike says, like a lot of you guys are saying, they're not willing to grind to get it. They want to be at the top without starting at the bottom. We all know that. The millennials are starting to realize the soft problem and they are changing. I am seeing that. I am seeing that a lot. Um, that's a crazy thing. I am seeing it all the way down to like, you know, these college students. They absolutely, well, at least the ones I deal with, they absolutely hate anything politics, anything soft. They're tired of being told what to do. I'm like, haha, come on over and hang out. Uh, Guns, what's up? Glad you made it to work. Glad you're on here. Yep, yep, Dell. He's a federale, yeah. But that's what I'm saying. It never does survive because most of us can sniff out the bullshit and we just do our own thing. But at the same time, is it fair? Is it fair for these guys to work, make something cool, and just because somebody else has more money, they can come in, overtake, and that's it, and they just get shoved to the side when somebody else did all the work? Because a great example is performance baggers. That is a great example. Yep, they are. Well, the cool thing is they kind of are because they kind of what you guys all realize they're kind of in the background watching, or they'll watch what we do and stuff. And it's been cool to see how many like, oh, motorcycles aren't as bad. This is fun. I like your guys' sense of humor. Like, I kind of like it. I feel like the COVID years heavily drove the people to listen to us. Don't worry about researching for yourself. Yeah, trust us. There's no such thing of researching. If it's on Facebook, it's true. But if you think about it, that whole crap is actually the older people because more older people on Facebook than younger people. Just like with, you know what I mean? Just like with the AI now. Holy crap. The people just getting fooled by AI. It's hilarious. Uh, the best people I met were on two wheels and sometimes three wheels. Absolutely. I bet you I know what it is, PA. You have to be signed into your YouTube account is your Gmail, your Google account. And you have to be signed into your account to be able to do it. Who you calling old? Oh, Greg finally speaks up. We talk about old, and he finally speaks up. So, I mean, what are your guys' views? I mean, how do you see it? How do you see what's going on? What I guess my thing, what will it take to get the younger people into what we love? What's up, Jack? Appreciate you coming by. Driving home. You'll get home just in time for member show. I guess my thing is like, what will it take to get these younger people? Yeah. I mean, like I said, I'm seeing it. I'm just exposing them to it. And they're like, oh, this is cool. You say bring back affordable bikes, but yet the used market is like in a death spiral right now. There's millions of bikes that have hardly any value because the market's been flooded with bikes. Like if you're looking to trade your bike in right now, you're screwed unless you paid cash. That thing's paid off. You are screwed. Hang on, that's the coolest elderly person in Tennessee. All right. I prefer showing them firsthand how fun it is instead of letting them see it on the big screen in the news. Yep. But you also got to remember, they were raised by some soft era people. So, reality of life and finances, broken promises, and wisdom from age over time will bring them back. Let me say that again. That's it's probably one of the best things you ever said, Bill. The reality of life and finances, broken promises, and wisdom from age over time will bring the young people to what we do. Life experience. Be like, those crazy bikers were not wrong. Because right now we look crazy. Yeah. It's that cycle. It's that cycle. Then again, when they ruin it by trying to make it a primo luxury thing. Bill read that from a Hallmark card. Jeez. Oh, so a great guy. It's not always the price of bike. It's kids don't want to get outside, just sit on phones or computer games. I think you'd be surprised. I'm starting to be surprised about what's going on with that. Hey, Miss Penny's here. I need a sandwich. You know what I mean? I need a sandwich. I need to see how it is. Oh man. All right, let me go ahead and do this. Do this. In case anyone wants to come and voice their opinion, I'll give you an opportunity to voice your opinion on this topic. All other topics we will save for after hours. I bet you did, Dallas. I bet you told them that. Gotta pull the safe space folks into some risk and let them see there's more to life with a little risk taking. That is great. That's right. I want the Mobbin Classic sandwich. We had some excellent Chinese this evening, or not Chinese, Mexican this evening. Excuse me. But yeah, this is just on my mind. I'm just kind of watching the world, what's going on, and I'm just like, yeah, we're just soft. The world's come soft. It's all about feelings. Like, screw your feelings. Oh, that's funny. That's right. You remember that, Doc. You remember. But yeah, I was just like, you can care about stuff without being so in your feelings. When you realize your feelings, your opinions is you and not everybody around you. But then again, just like in our world, you get an echo chamber and things get a little crazy. All right. Thanks for coming. Appreciate it. So if anybody wants to get on, voice their opinion, absolutely welcome. What's up, Corey? Appreciate you coming, Corey. Also, don't forget, we got the t-shirt giveaway. $5 or more gets you into it. We got 3 spots left out of the 10 spots, and that'll be done and drawn towards the end of the episode before we go into the after hours. That's what I'm saying. I mean, let me just go back and say it. If you weren't there, this is where I have a problem. Yes, okay, you've been successful, yes, you have money, but at the same time, don't come in here and like say something. If you weren't there during the struggle, you shouldn't be trying to rewrite the culture during the success just because you want to do it. Let's see here. They need to learn. They need to learn words are just words, and sticks and stones may break bones, but it's temporary, and words don't hurt unless you let them. Yep. Yep. Kelp fire. I'm glad you made it in. Appreciate you coming by. Let's see. Ah, Doc Harley stepped up to the plate. 2 left now. 2 left. Let me look. No, no, they're not, Bill. 2 are left. Words hurt when someone gets hit with a dictionary. I think it's a little obvious, you know? I think it's a little obvious, but that's the great thing about what we're doing. I think I think every once in a while you have to go through a hard soft era. I mean, it's that old adage, hard times create soft men create hard times. Da, 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 right? You sure you want me to be road captain? Yep. Thank you. Riding on 3s. You are in there. You are in there. That's 10. That's it. We made our goal. Freaking Kelpfire. Freaking Kelpfire. Look at this. Kelpfire comes in and caps it off. That's our 10. I appreciate you guys. Oh, Bill got in. Bill got in. Corey got it. Jeez. Wow. Wow. Count you in. I will. You know what? I will count these last 2 in. Everyone. So Corey, you guys are awesome. And like I said, every time we're doing that, every episode, everything that we got going on right now is going to Mobbin. Mobbin's going to be awesome. I'm going to get more into that, into the membership stuff, because I like to need to get a few opinions with my members. One more. Jeez, the way Zach keeps going, bro. his whole closet's gonna be. We're gonna be dressing. I gotta give up. I gotta give up a bunch of love to my man Zach. That dude is a walking billboard for Rollin Throttle. Every time you see a picture, it's either a hat or a shirt. That man is a walking billboard for us. Love the support. Appreciate it. Fat Glide. Yes, Fat Glide. Thank you for saving me. Hard times make hard men. Hard men create good times. Good times create soft men. Soft men create hard times. Thank you. I knew Fat Glide would be there. Fat Glide's always there. He's always prepared. And he also has like when I say he's always prepared, he's got his little tool pouch. He's always like, bam, bam. Don't worry, I got it. It's been awesome. If you ever repo, if you know the Rollin Throttle, he'll be naked. I believe so. I believe so. But much love. Much love to Zach. Oh man, you guys. I have the best people. I love this. I love this family. We have such a great time. Been here the whole time. Did I miss you? Boy, am I'm a freaking horrible friend then. I am a horrible friend. I apologize. Dark Soul, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. So for everybody slowing up, coming in, talking about the soft air, I think we all agree. We're definitely not the soft air. We're the bad dreams and the nightmares of the people of the soft air. We make people cry. But I hope you guys see like where I'm coming from with this and what you can see everything. Yeah, he's a ninja. Ninja. Oh, you're that guy, huh? You're that guy. Oh, I am so thirsty this evening. But I shared the link. Anybody wants to come on? If not, you guys can come on during the members live when we get a little crazy. Oh my gosh, you guys are crazy. Tom loves donuts, not hot. Let's save it for the members live. We're not supposed to give away stuff. Probably, Bill. Probably. But you can be in the chat. You can be in the chat, Timo. I think we need to take a vote on that during members live that Rider on 3 needs to change his name to Demo. All right, we're not going to start that here, Doc, because we all know that is false advertisement. False advertisement. Absolutely. Yeah, the old soft air. It's just on my mind. I got topics. I got more topics like this coming. I enjoy it. Yep. See, Doc seconds it. Well, we'll save the vote. We'll save vote for the after hours when we sit in the shop. Can't join. No pants. Fat guys doing a nori tonight. No pants. Absolutely. I love it. I love you guys. I think I might have a special guest because somebody's not working tonight. I think she says she's going to join us for the members. That should be fun. Reshare. Okay. I will reshare. I am resharing. No. No, Bill. I heard a beep. Just give me a second, Doc, because StreamYard's been horrible lately. There you are. I love Peter.
I don't like the new StreamYard layout because I couldn't get me full screen last night. I don't like that.
We'll talk about in the members live. I'll walk you
Yep.
through it.
But as far as the topic goes, you throw enough money at everything, it gets soft. It really does. Because, when choppers were the, bad people ride choppers, they were cheap to build, easy to find parts. Now, with people with money started saying, oh, those are cool, let's get a chopper. And then they pay somebody to build a chopper. And next thing you know, you got these $100,000 to $1 million choppers being built. And the people on them don't know how to fix them.
So here's my question. My question to you is then, is the struggle a part of the culture then?
No. I mean, the culture, in every aspect of every culture, there's always a struggle. Whether you decide to handle the struggle yourself or you're going to pay somebody to struggle for you. Now, I'm sure Nori would agree with me. I don't mind people who come pay me to handle their struggles. I love it. People come with a fistful of cash, says, I saw this, I want this, build it. And then they go out and win all these trophies like they built it.
Well,
and
I guess
I think there's a phrase that goes with that. It says bought, not built.
Well, I guess I'm going back to what Mike's talking about, because that man has worked his ass off. So it's like, okay, you did the grinding, you were part of the building process.
Yep.
But does that actually kind of,
in Big Mike's defense, when he comes over and we work on his bike, he tries to help, and I tell him, go sit down. I got it. Go over there, sit down.
What I'm saying is that grind is what kind of gives the identity to the culture that you're building, because everybody works hard doing the thing, ended up with the same goal. I'm just asking.
I mean, I prefer for people to come to people like Nori and I to build it for them, because then it puts more money in our pockets. Doesn't make us soft, but it makes the subculture soft because they run around like they built
it. That's another problem.
But it gives me the money to go to all the events like Mob in the Mountains and Sturgis next year. So I'm not complaining about it, but what I'm just saying, it'd be nice to see people actually go around and build it themselves or attempt to build it themselves.
I mean, it's like when we did Blue Spade, I gave credit to All American, I gave credit to After Hours, like that type of thing.
Yeah.
Did I do a lot of work on it? Absolutely, I did. Was I the expert on the project? Absolutely not.
Right, but you were there to do it, and not to take things away. Like Mike says, stay in your lane, know your lane. Mike could build you a house. He could build you anything.
Yeah,
that's his specialty. I get it.
Okay, so, but he's grinding in a different way,
right? But he's not sitting there saying, I built this. No, he gives credit where credit is due. That's not soft or making the community soft. What's making the community soft is people who pay somebody to build it and go around and front like they built it, and all they did was pay to have it built. And then they says, yeah, it cost me $100,000 to build this bike, but they're including the labor, which to me, you can't include the labor on that. What the actual build cost.
So Corey says, so the culture is built on the struggle of those who pioneer it and then sold to the rich who can afford it.
Bingo. I mean, beautiful case in point on that is Orange County Choppers. When they built theme bikes, whether it was a Snap-on bike or the John Deere bike or the Pez bike or the fireman bike or whatever. Those were $1 million bills, 7-figure choppers that you can't even ride.
Yeah. Just to say, I have this.
Yep.
I mean, I guess that's where I'm getting. Like, I do a lot of work for mobbing, but mobbing wouldn't be anything without you guys. I could go
Bingo.
work all I want, but without you guys, it wouldn't be anything.
And you give credit to everybody that's been there. This wouldn't be happening if it wasn't for you. And that's what, you know what I mean? And that doesn't make it soft. It makes it stronger because you give credit where credit is due. So the difference
Absolutely.
is between, is money making things soft? Yes, but it's making it soft because people are going around playing around like it's their own, like they built it. They're not giving the credit to say so and so built this. On Blue Spade, you said paint by After Hour Concepts, motor built by this
All
one,
American.
and All American Cycles, and so
Yeah.
on and so on. You know, you gave the accolades to who deserved it. You didn't
Even
sit
though-
there and says, I garage built this myself.
Oh, it garage built, but it wasn't by myself. I had like Tweedle. I had all kinds of people in the garage, and we were just hands on late night working our ass off.
Thrashing, paint dripping as it's sitting there at Chromeworks tent. And I remember.
Yeah. But okay, you say that. You know, I give credit where credit's due.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, you guys hustle your ass off to be able to go and support what I do.
Absolutely.
So I guess it comes back to this, are you grinding to be a part of the culture, or are you just having big money to buy into the culture?
That's a slippery slope. Having the money to buy into the culture or grinding to be part of the culture. That's a very slippery slope. It's a very, very fine line.
Don't answer that. We'll save that for the members. Let me go back for the members on that one, because that might get way sideways, especially with our family of people. That might get way sideways on us.
Well,
but you see what I'm saying. Like, I guess it goes back to what you're talking about. You know, people buying into it, but not giving credit for the person that did the work.
Right. And if you're grinding to give the accolades to the people who built it, you're not buying into the culture. You're part of the culture.
Right.
And knowing your limits and putting your key players in the positions you need them to be in. So you get a great painter to handle your paint work because, you know, I can't paint at all. I could barely weld. So on the chopper, I bring in Corey. He's gracious enough to come down and help me out and do a lot of welding on my chopper, which is not mine. It's for Homes for the Brave. But as of right now, it's mine.
Big Mike has a great point of view. I think the culture is riding your motorcycle, being in the wind, and being free. You can act like it and buy into it, a piece of it, but it's really an inside thing.
Good point.
Phoenix, but are you making 7 figures off of mobbing? No, you're still grinding, doing the work, so the entire family has a good time. Damn right, because we have a good time.
And if memory serves me, correct me if I'm wrong. Mobbing last year cost you money. You didn't show profit. You showed a deficit of money.
Yeah.
Charlie horse. Ow. Hate that.
My payment was all the laughing, all the good times,
and a broken clavicle.
But everybody having a good time. But everybody having a good time and want to come back and do it.
Absolutely.
You know, sometimes it's not always a monetary value on it. Even though money makes the world go round.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Let's see. I'm just catching up with all of this. Riding on three's opinion is, yeah, that's one of the biggest things is those that buy it their way in and take credit instead of giving credit because their own feelings and pride gets hurt when you ask about the builds.
And you can find out real quick. Real quick. Hey, what did what's in this motor that you built? Oh, and they bullshit their way through it. When you talk to a guy who actually built it, they'll say what pistons, what cams they used, did they replace or do anything to the crank, what was done to the heads, what injectors, what throttle body or carburetor if it's carbureted. The guys that build it know the intimate details of the bikes. The guys who pay to get it built don't know the intimate details, and they try to pass it off as their own. They're perpetrating fraud.
Right. Actually, the coolest thing is one of the shows. I told Jeff from After Hour Concepts, I was like, I'm putting my bike in the show because your paint needs to be shown. And he's like, don't do it because I'll never win anything, blah, blah, blah. And you should have seen the motions when his paint job won. Because it was a show that he's done so many times, never placed. And it finally did. And I literally walked over and handed the plaque to him and said, "This is yours."
Right on. Now, hold on. We got pause. We got to welcome in a new family member.
Oh, no, let's get ready to. Let's, everybody, big round of applause. Let's welcome in. Oops, it went down. Rigid Sport 05. Thanks. Welcome to the family.
Now, the question is that PA biker?
I don't know. He had a PA, I love you, but you might have had to go look through your Rolodex to find your password.
I thought that's what the Mexican police use. A Rolodex.
Rolodex. I took it way back. A Rolodex.
Hey, Dallas would know he's a federale.
That's right. You build it, they will come, they will pay for it, they will come from us. But that's the thing. I didn't build this to become rich. I built this to have fun with everybody. Yes, one day I will be honest. One day I would love for it just to pay for itself, right? That's the goal. But at the same time, if you come, you know about it. It's a wonderful time with wonderful people.
It's all about the ride.
Yes.
And the destination, as a matter of fact. It's about both. Because people say it's never about the destination, it's always about the ride. But at Mobbin, it's about the ride and the destination.
Yes.
Because the destination is the ride.
Ah, that's right. El Senor Concrete Cowboy.
Oh, right on.
These are friends with Brian. No, sir, not PA. Well, I apologize for him to think it's PA biker.
Hey, all I know is he's been trying, so.
He said just as tech savvy. Love it.
That's your Concrete Cowboy. The stuntman for Mobbin Mountains 2026.
I'm going to see if I can get him out there. Dude, have you seen his reels lately?
Yeah, he's killing it.
He's grinding. He's making it. Every time I see him, round of applause, bro.
Yeah.
He hasn't broken his clavicle. You're doing better than me.
Yeah, he's up there bringing that front end up to about 2 o'clock, which is awesome.
Yep.
He's doing the donuts. He's drifting the bike. He's doing it.
He's doing it. What's in your bike? Everybody, question Mike. What's in your bike? Answer. Ask Chop.
It's the secret recipe. By the way, his bike went to the dyno today.
Ooh, how did it do today?
He got some big gains just by adding a cam. Big gains.
Hey, Bogey Biker's in here. What's up, Bogey?
What's up, Bogey? Mike, can I tell him? Or should they wait?
Should we wait?
He got some big gains.
Big gains.
Not yet, Fact Light, but I'm sure that'll be in his future.
Oh, but yeah. I can hang on, let me bring it up. I can safely say there is no blue shop rags in it. They don't make oh my gosh. Oh, Buggy Bike, we're just sitting here talking about the soft era. My thought to bring up is, does money coming into a culture create a soft era of culture, basically?
Depends on where the money's going. If it's going to the small mom and pop shops, the guys that are sweating in the garages to make someone's dream come true, no.
He said, "Put up the dyno sheet."
Oh.
All
right, I'm gonna have to hold on. Hold on, I'll bring it up in a minute. I gotta download it first. God damn it!
You guys are gonna make, man. I'm gonna have to bring. See, this is the problem with this family. We never can leave anything alone.
Nope.
Bogey Biker says money creates lots of problems generally, in his opinion. That was my opinion. Doc had a great counter argument to that. Mike had a great. These guys have had great opinions across the board on it.
All right.
Nori said if it ain't 170 or above, it don't count. Because Nori has been working on his.
Yes, he has. And if he doesn't have a dyno sheet to prove it, then he's just flapping his gums.
Uh-oh. Oh, shots fired across the bow.
Well, it's true.
Dyno sheets are for YouTube. Let's put it on the streets.
And where are we?
Well, okay. Okay.
All right. Let's see. Well, let me zoom this in. All right. I'm going to share the screen so we can take a look at it, because where the torque comes in, very, very impressive. It's there. You just got to bring it up.
All right, here we go. Hang on. Let me see here.
I mean, if you're going to make horsepower and torque claims, you have to back it up. And how do you back it up? With a dyno sheet. And that's max torque at 167 at 2,300 RPMs. It's coming in at 167 foot-pounds of torque. And it's riding it all the way out to about 5,200 RPM.
Yep.
And then it's a max horsepower of 161. It's making 100 horse at right about 3250. And it peaks out at 5,500, 6,000 RPM. It's a badass torque cam.
Now, which one was it?
The Cyclorama 515. And let's see. Hold on. Trying to get to the picture of it. There it is.
Yep.
That's the Screaming Eagle 517 cam.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying big difference.
Well, also what the big difference was, if you look at the base circle, it's like twice the size of the Screaming Eagle.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm getting to is look how long it's holding that thing open before it comes back. Like
3 times, it's like 3 times longer. It's open 3 times longer. Nori, I have no doubt believing Mike can ride that bike.
Corey says, "Damn, good thing he got that clutch installed last year."
Well, we're gonna have to change out the silver springs and go all red springs. And his traction control is not going to be very happy.
Well, just turn it off. Hit the button, turn it off. Screw it.
Yep. But that's a beautiful looking cam, ain't it?
Yeah. That thing's got a thump. Thump, 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 thump.
Oh,
thump.
it does. It sounds like a stock car. With that beautiful Sawicki pipe on there.
Oh, yeah. I bet the thing sounds mean as fuck.
And he got it at rollinthrottle.com.
I actually got Rollin Throttle installed at Smoky Mountain.
Yes. Yes, he did.
Oh. Yeah.
And I had Rollin Throttle install my Thunder Max and my Sawicki pipe at Daytona 2025.
Oh, yes, you did.
You had fun on my little bike.
Oh, yeah. I remember the first time I actually got that thing to hit, and I'm like, oh, crap.
That little cam in there helped out a little bit.
Yeah, it did.
For 117, it's okay. My son can draw a title sheet. Ah.
Ooh. Yeah, we're getting close to the end here, so I better start putting the names in. Better start putting the names in.
Yes, sir.
What this is. 1, 2, 3.
And if you're in the Connecticut area or close to Bristol, Connecticut, and you need a good dyno shop, I highly recommend Souders Speed Shop in Bristol, Connecticut.
Gotta make sure I got everybody on here.
So, Senor Concrete Cowboy, that's the Psychorama 515 cam.
Actually, that's Brian's buddy. That's who it is. He's not actual Senor Concrete Cowboy.
He's part of that. The Ride Life podcast.
Let's see.
Oh, Nori is whoa. Don't ride with Big Mike. He's gonna get stopped by the police more often now.
That's true.
I'll run you and leave you to the cops.
That's true. Let's see here. Can't forget old Kelp Fire. Gotta make sure she gets in there. Can't forget old Kelp Fire.
Nope.
Right. Demo. Venus. Big Mike. So 1, 2, 3.
Good evening, Mr. Tiger Ward.
Tiger's here?
Tiger is here.
Oh, my man.
He's about ready to pounce.
Yep, he will be at Mobbin. He will be hanging out with us. Bill, quit putting numbers in. I'm trying to count.
701 Traveler. Good evening, sir.
What's up, Brock? You got that suspension installed yet or what?
Well, he was deciding if he's going to put it in his current bike or buy a brand new bike.
All right, so we're coming up to it. All right, let's do the wheel.
The Wheel of Fortune. Oh, no, can't say that. That's copyrighted.
Sure. All right, make sure to add it to the stage this time.
It's there.
All right, let's shuffle this thing a few times.
Just a couple.
Just a couple.
Hey, congratulations to XAN for being the winner tonight.
Somehow his name just magically appears. All right, here we go. Demo. Congratulations, Demo. Greg says he can read that wheel.
Because he remembers mine with over 2,000 entries. I couldn't even read it.
I know. Oh, all right. I appreciate everybody coming on. I appreciate supporting for all the members. We're going to go over to the members live and hang out. Because like I said, I got a few things I want to talk to you guys about. But other than that, I will see you guys next week, Thursday, same bat time, same bat channel. You guys have a good day.